My name is Mary, coming to you with our very first live of the new year. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. It's a little different at the moment. Things have changed. Get excited. What? She's so excited. A few things make me excited, and this sort of gear does. And as you can see, I've popped up all my mannequins again. Oh, look what I found going through my stuff. I found our bottle holder. What? So, yes, guys, I'm just going to raise this up a little bit because I've been working in the room. I've been, playing and changing with things. Hello, Carrot Top. Lovely to see you, hun. Middle Earthians, just settling into the corner. Yeah, not yet, Middle Earthians. Take a break. A beautiful Jody, there she is, subscriber of the year 2022. We need to talk, darling. Like that. Hello, Rachel. Lovely to have you here. Susan. Hello, Susan. Lovely to have you here as well. We have a few shipments to do this week, guys. So if you're thinking, wait a minute, she was supposed to ship things out to me, this is the week that's happening. Either towards the end of the week, which is only the next 2 days, or early of next week. But we will talk about it. I've already spoken to one person, which was another one of those ones where I was supposed to post out to and forgot. But she knows who she is, and she's reminded me once again. Don't forget, guys, please give me those thumbs up. You know how much it means to the channel. It helps us grow and build more so that I can bring more tutorials just for you. Very exciting. Look, they're all talking too quickly for me. Okay, I guess I got out of the corner. You're out of the corner, Middle. Hi, Franca, lovely to have you here. The beautiful green butterfly. Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks, Susan. So happy New Year, everyone. Roz says hi. Oh, hi, Roz. Oh, you guys are having a good time. Hello, Karen. Karen and Roz are out together. I'm not going to say where. But they're out together and they're having a good time while we're sitting here working. Some of us are still working. Oh, happy New Year, Franca. Yes, guys, this is our first live for the new year, and I welcome everyone. If you are joining us new, welcome. If you are our regulars, welcome too. If you are brand spanking new today, extra welcome for you, to you, with us. All right, so guys, don't forget, when you're looking at your chat, click on your chat button and make sure you're on live chat and not top chat, because live chat will give you everyone's chat, whereas top chat will just give you whatever it is that they think might give you. Sylvain, but let's just say Sylvain or Sylvian. I'm getting it right. She's almost there. Hello, Sylvian. That's a beautiful name you have there. And you look like you are new to our channel. Welcome. Beautiful Raylene. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, Raylene. She's got all the whistles and all sorts of things happening on her little name there. Welcome, everyone. Once again, for a very big new year. You guys know that I don't stop. I'm always working. So always tutorials will come to you. Not so quickly, but this week is my birthday week. Let's not discuss that. Not that I want to bring all the attention to myself this week. The 8th of January, if you didn't know, is my birthday. So I do like to spend that week of the year literally not doing much. And I say that, but I've actually worked nonstop. I forgot to rest. But there you go. That's life. Whoops, she worked. I hope I can figure out how to add crochet to my channel this year. Oh, Middle, it's very simple. If you need a hand, please let me know and I'll let you know and we can work something out together. Middle, get in the corner. Oh, leave Middle alone, Franca. She's doing well. You stop giving her grief. Everyone press like on video. I just did the first like. Oh, thanks, Rachel. We do have a few likes there, Rachel. I can see 9 already, but thank you so much, Rachel, for that. Please, guys, if you want to see more lives, want to see more, have more fun. And we have a lot of fun in our lives. For those of you joining us new, we have a thing called the Naughty Corner. It's not really naughty. Nobody's really naughty in the corner. It's usually people who make us laugh. Say something fun, say something exciting, do all the fun stuff that we do during our crochet time together. Well, yeah, thank you, Franca, but you're a little early. I said the 8th. What day is it today? Does anybody know? It's a 4, 3, 2, 1. It's 4th. I think it's a 4th. The cheeky corner. Thanks, Rachel. It's called the cheeky corner. Mary said, I'm free from the corner. You're free from the corner. It's a 4th. Thank you. Oh, Susan, it might be the 3rd from where you are from because you may be overseas, but it's the 4th here in Melbourne, Australia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, so we've got a few days to go yet, and I'm doing the countdown already. It's the 4th in the UK. Oh, because it's first thing in the morning for you there, Franca, I think, yeah? All right, so where are we today on our channel? Look, honestly, I've done nothing this week for the channel, but I'm working on it. If you didn't know this, I'm working on, and I'll just show you quickly so you can have a look. I've wound some yarn. I know that doesn't seem like much. Thank you, Carrot Top. It's 11 p.m. on the 3rd in Manitoba. Okay. It doesn't seem like much, and they're thinking, is that all she's done this week? No, I've done more than that. But do you remember the button I bought from the Australian Sheep and Wool Show last year? Doesn't it match the yarn? What do you think's going to happen? I'm so excited. The little kitty cat button. I wished I had a dog button as well, because you know I love both my dog and my cat and all their fleas that they have as well. No, I don't. There's no fleas. I just said it to be silly. The yarn you're looking at now is Passioned Flowers yarn. It is called Fresh Start. And as it says, I'm doing a fresh start, something brand spanking new for the channel. Now that I'm going to keep talking about it over the next few months. That's not happening straight away, so don't get too excited, yeah? But I just wanted to let you know I've gotten to the stage where I've wound 2 of these up. I do need to get some more cream yarn from Bendigo Woolen Mills to match it. I don't know, maybe a cream. What do you think, guys? Looking at those colors, do you think a cream would match? I think a cream would match, yeah. I'm guessing. I think a cream would match. So if the lovely Roz, as she said before from Karen, is watching, she would be watching and seeing how her beautiful yarn is being shown right now, this very second. So hopefully she can see that, yeah. Hello, Film Set View. Hello, Film Set View. I can't get it out now. Hello, lovely to have you here. You also new. Welcome. Cream or maybe white. Let's have another look. Carrot Top says cream. And who was that? Middle who said that? Yeah, Middle says cream or white. I would say, oh, you know what? You know what? We might have, we may not have any cream and stuff. Well, I have somewhere, but not up here today. Just talk. Oh, hang on. I have a 10 ply. That will help me. A 10 ply. Even though this is an 8 ply, we just want to use it for the colour, yeah? I'm going to start raising the dust now. Oh, she's going to get all grumpy again. So here we go. That's the cream. That's the 10 ply in Bendigo Woolen Mills. And that's our colour from Roz. What do you reckon, guys? Yeah. Their Bendigo has also got their frost as well, but I think the cream works better than frost. Frost is more white. I would say more cream. Have a look. We'll get a nice close-up. Oh, how's that for a close-up? Woohoo! How's that for a close-up? Yeah, I would say cream works well, yeah? Green Butterfly says no. Cream doesn't work. You don't like cream? Oh, really? Green Butterfly. Oh, you know why? Because she just wants green, don't you, Green? Green just wants green. Green is always green. That's why we call her Green Butterfly. Well, let's see. Is there any green from... There's different green. I think it works. So do I, actually. I might stick to the cream. And in actual fact, it works well even with the button. So, whoop, I dropped the button there. So when we are ready to do it, that button can be gorgeous. Love the cream, but I love dark, bright colours. Okay, white with it. Okay, white with it. You want the white? Let me show you the white. All right, here we go. This is a bit of fun. Let's do the frost. This will keep you busy for an hour. You guys need to work this out before the end of the live. You know that. Notice how I say you guys. All right, so this is a frost. This is a frost and this is a cream. They almost look the same, but in actual fact, they're not. If you look carefully, that is really light and that is fairly dark. All right, so let's grab the green. If I could do it together and hold them together. That's the frost and that's the cream. Which one do you think would suit? You could even get away with the light green, but I prefer not to because we are talking a top here, some sort of top. What do you reckon, guys? That's a cream and that's the frost. All right, so the frost is lighter. You like the cream. I actually don't mind the cream at all, but just getting, you love the green, do you? Jody. Hi, Jody K. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Sherry. Now that I'm seeing both, I know it's hard to tell, isn't it now? Seeing them together, I like the frost. Okay, you like the frost. I don't know. I still like the cream. Let's get a nice close-up. What do you reckon, guys? Oh, look, it's tough, isn't it? You know, you guys are not leaving this live until you tell me. So this live could go on till midnight tonight. Everyone's saying frost now. Oh, really? Look, to be honest with you, this is even better. You know why? Because I don't have any cream in stock, but I have the frost in stock. This is a 10 ply, whereas this is an 8 ply. And I do have plenty of 8 ply. Frost, yeah? All right, so we all want frost. Film says cream. I actually like the cream. Everybody's saying frost. Oh my gosh. Do a small swatch with both of them. Thank you, Raylene. That is a good idea. I have to do the swatch for you guys anyways. But it seems everyone, but let's have a look at that last post. Me is saying frost. I actually like the cream too, middle. We're going to do a swatch like Raylene suggested. I think that's a good idea. I'm thinking the frost looks a little bright. Thank you, Carrot. I thought the same things, hun. I'm thinking more the cream. Hello, Happy New Year, Anne. Lovely to see you, hun. Oh, well, let's put the cream back up again as a cream. Now, don't forget, this cream is a 10 ply, so it's super thick in comparison to the 8 ply that you see right here. All right. Let me do the swatch like Raylene suggests. To be honest with you, like I said, I do have plenty of the frost in stock. That doesn't mean anything. That means absolutely nothing. Not really. But just letting you know that it's wound up and ready to go. So now my design has to be created. Once I look at the thing I do is, thanks, Film. Thanks a lot. She says green, or he says green, whichever Film is, says green. And I'm, stop. There is a couple of light greens, Film, that I can put in there. We could be going on forever again. Film, if you didn't know this and you're new, I'm not sure if you're new, maybe you've been watching us for a while, but we have a thing called Live Antics. And Live Antics is where you guys get to create, I'm sorry, let's try that again. You guys get to choose the yarn I usually leave out on the table. Happens every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. And you guys get to choose, well, one subscriber gets to choose out of all the yarn on the table what the next color combination will be. I'll say, right, choose 3 colors, choose 2, choose 1, whatever, you know, we're doing at the time. And then you guys, as a subscriber, gets to choose, one subscriber gets to choose the color combination of our very next project. Now, that happens every Saturday morning on our live at 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Again, I always have to say Melbourne, Australia time because the whole world is watching and that is fantastic. I love it. So that'll happen this Saturday coming. We are going to choose our very first Live Antics this Saturday. Notice how I get so excited. We have 2 foot of snow. Oh, dear Jody K. Wow. Wonderful snow. Well, I've never seen snow, Jody K. So apart from seeing it on television or in a book, I've never really seen snow. Not here in Melbourne. If you were to go further out into, you know, the hills, the hilly side of Victoria, maybe, but not here in Melbourne. Not in Melbourne. We've seen really bad hailstones where they're the size of, you know, golf balls or, you know, even oranges. Seriously, we've seen those before, but not snow. I do admit to running outside when it hails and eating them. People tell me not to do it, but I do it anyway. Hey, it's food. It's food that won't make you fat. Won't make you put on weight. Now, before, how naughty am I? During the, well, actually, for the picture you saw before, you saw this little guy right here. It's still got all its ends attached at the back. I'm just playing at the moment, having a bit of a play. This is something that I'm working on, something small. Oh, I've got fluff everywhere now. Something small. What's it for, I hear you ask? I haven't really decided yet. The pattern is in my head. I haven't written it down. All I've written down is the color combination, which is right there. Now, you've seen a color combination like this. I've made a skirt in these colors. Do you remember the skirt we made last year on the channel? I've made a skirt in these colors. So there you go. I'm just missing all the chat. We're having weird weather over in Manitoba. Okay, gotcha. Back, hubby called me. We didn't miss much, Rachel. That's all good. Very pretty. Thank you, Susan. I like it. It's just a basic granny. It is, however, made using, instead of using a 4mm hook like the actual yarn calls for, the cotton it is, 8-ply, I went down to a 3.5 just to tighten it up a little bit. It may be something interesting. Green is a compromise color. Leave out both cream and white. Okay, this is in reference to this. You want me to try the green, hey? Right, let's find a green film. Let's please film and let's see what we can work out with a green. There's that green there. I don't even have a green in stock anyways to show you. There is one, but it's not really, I don't think it's the right color green. Whoops. Huh? I just dropped it. Just don't tell anyone. They didn't see. There's that one there. No, it's not the right color green. There's a dark green. I haven't got one to show you, Dale. Film. So there's this one here, which is not the right green. Not really. Not really. Let's try the dark green, which is, to me, too dark. Too dark. Ready? Give me one moment. Okay, so it's too dark. There is another green, but I don't have it in stock at the moment. See how dark that is? It's way too dark. There is another green that Bendigo has, and in actual fact, we don't have to use Bendigo. I can use another one, as long as it is 100% wool, or is at least 100% superwash wool, and gentle machine washable. I don't wash mine in the wash machine. Anyway, everything's collapsing back there. Shh, don't tell anyone. You know what I did, guys? I cleaned up these shelves, which I actually made more of a mess of. So I'm going to rearrange them one more time. You know, it's like juggling. It's like a juggling act. So I'm going to rearrange them so that when I do pull out one yarn, the rest don't collapse like it just did. All right. So how much chat have I missed? Hello, everyone. Who's saying hello? Kimberly, Happy New Year, Kimberly. You like the granny square? Thank you, Franca. Nope, I say cream, Middle Earthians. At this stage, I'm looking at cream. The dark green, says Franca. What are those other flecks of colour? What about something to make that pop? You mean like a yellow or something? The other colours are, you've got like a pink in there. There's like a pink. You're like, oh, I'm not even in frame. Hello. It's like, can you see that little pink right there? There's that one, or purple maybe. You've got a light green, a dark green. I would think that would be like a pink or a purple. Let's grab a pink, yeah? Oh, that pink is too dark. Oh, hang on. Here's a nice light pink, or even a purple. Ooh. Let's see the pink first. I wanted to try purple with the green. I have. Okay. Magenta maybe. Well, this is the pink for starters. I think the pink, yeah, it's more of a purple colour, that little speck you see in there. It's more of a light purple. I'm sure I've got a light purple. I have just messed up the shelf that I just did this morning. Thanks, guys. It's like the colour of your Call the Midwife blanket. I think the purple. Yeah, let's try the purple. Ready for the purple, everyone? Ready for the purple? Purple. Let's try that purple. I don't know about the purple either, but still, there we go. Yeah, maybe it's not the right purple. What do you reckon? Let's get the pink. She's all over the place. Ready? Ready. I don't know about that purple. No, you're right. No, thanks, green. I'm the same. I'm not keen on the purple. What about, I'm thinking of maybe even a dark pink. No. I'm thinking purple or cream, but not that purple. Yeah, unless there's another one. What about grey? Grey. We've got a few greys actually in Bendigo. This grey's too dark. This grey will be too dark. No, I don't even like that. I'm not even going to look at that one. Let's try the light grey. That's always a good thing. Actually, I've got a little tiny scheme that we can show you the light grey. What other colours do you have? Well, let's have a look at the grey. Yeah, no, I don't like the grey. I agree with Juanita McDude. Oh, was Juanita in? I didn't see. Oh, hello, Juanita. Hi, Juanita. I didn't see you, hun. I heard purple, yes. That's not the right purple. No, thank you. It's not Jody. Thank you. Hello, Elaine. Lovely to have you here. No, I don't think the grey is good either. How about mint green? Maybe, but I don't have any mint green here, I don't think. Looking around, not seeing any mint green at all. But even like a, let's have a look what else I have in stock. No, it's all the same, No, not happy. I also think if you could find the same shade as the one of the colors. Yes, I was trying to do that film not long ago, a couple of weeks ago, and I couldn't find it. The only thing I could find is either really dark green or a really light green or a pale green. Yeah, no, that's not working for me. Let's have a look at the way she's wound it so you can see the colors a bit better. I don't know if you can see the colors better. Put it next to that purse. What purse? What purse? There's a purse? Do you have a purple? Only the light purple, hun, which I didn't really like anyway. Only that purple. Nah. What about the ghost shade of grey? That was this one here. That was this one here that we saw before. Oh, the water bottle. Okay. Water bottle, you reckon? Well, firstly, this is a cotton, so it's not a bad look, though. Yeah, it's not a bad look. The water bottle hanging. Gotcha, Raylene, thanks. Sorry, Green Butterfly, at Green Butterfly, yes. Actually, it's not bad. Can you ask Roz if she has a green, she has or can make a solid to match? Hot pink, says Juanita. There is a hot pink. Let's try the hot pink. You know what? I've got a square done on the hot pink down here. There's a hot pink. This is from the, get out of there. This is from the temperature blanket. Yeah, I don't know about the hot pink. It's too much, yeah? Whoops, I just dropped it. Hello. I think it's too much. Don't you think it's too much? It's like in your face. It's really loud. Imagine that. No, not happy. Not happy. What else? I think maybe we might have to consider either the cream or looking at a light green somewhere. I would suggest you want a dark green, Elaine. Wish I had my phone with me. I could look up some colours that Bendigo has. And it doesn't make, oh, what a mess. I've got stuff everywhere. Have a look at the table now. Have a look at the table. There's stuff everywhere. That's a big mess. It was so clean before the live. Look, I've made a mess of all my yarn. I say cream. At this stage, middle, I say cream. Like I said, Raylene said, I'm going to do a little swatch and we can check out what that looks like. Maybe the next live on Saturday, you can have a look at the swatch and you can tell me what you think with a couple of colours that I have in stock. I will have a look at some of the colours. Like, look at that beautiful green. That's the green. That's the cotton right there. That's on the bottle. No, it's not. It's a different cotton once again, even. That's a nice light green, that one. That might go well too. But anyway, it's something to think about, and maybe even something to have a look on Bendigo's site. Out of all so far, either cream or frost. Yes, I know. We had a few years, well, we had a few years back snow that did not settle in my area. Oh, I didn't. Oh, blue. Juanita's saying blue. Oh, actually, you know what? I can see that, Juanita. A light blue, which is also like a grey, which I don't have any in stock, obviously. Oh, hang on, here we go. That's too dark. That blue's too dark. No, that's too dark. We mean like a light blue. I can also see that as well. But I don't think it would go well with all the green in it. I'm still thinking cream. When I do up the pattern that's in my head, as you know, guys, I look at yarn and say, right, I know what pattern I want to do for that. And I have a picture in my head that I still haven't drawn up yet. But I know the picture I want, and I know I'm going to use gorgeous little button, little kitty cat button. How gorgeous is this button? I love, love, love. The water bottle holder green looks good on my screen, but then I have a night filter on. Okay, film, I'll check it out. Like I said, I'll do a few swatches, have a bit of a play with the color, or maybe even do it in the same swatch. Do cream with the color, and then do green with the color, and then do whatever other colors I like maybe the light pink. I personally do like the idea of cream, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, if I do a swatch and it doesn't look good, well, we might even do the frost as well. You never know, do you? You never know. And sometimes it's better to look at it during the daylight rather than on the screen. So I'll be able to tell once it's done during the daylight what it looks like. And then I'll be able to let everyone know. And I'll show you all on Saturday anyways. You can have a look-see. Once again, this is quite a few months away yet anyways. But I do want to make you aware that something is coming. So get excited. And this little square, something is coming, but it may not be on the channel. So just bear with me. I haven't decided whether to just do this as a paid pattern on the website, but I will let you all know closer to the time. But this one's definitely coming to the channel. I had a chat with Roz. I said closer to the day when it comes on, I'll give her a call and let her know what's happening in case anybody wishes to purchase the same color. You may not want to, but I'll give Roz a call and we can work something out there. All right. And I'm missing all the chat. What is going on? I've lost my chat. Hello. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Let's try live chat. It's just gone. It's gone. Does anybody say anything? Can someone say something so I can see if I can find it? I've lost the whole chat. I don't know what you're saying, guys, because I've lost the chat. So hopefully I haven't said too much and I haven't missed it. All right. So, here we go. Susan says hello. Thank you, Susan, for that. I still can't see the past chat for some reason. Hello, middle. So obviously the chat, it does play up a lot. And it's playing up. Yes. Hello, hello, middle. Hello, middle. Okay, I've got that now. I've got hello from Susan and a hey from middle. It's playing up the chat. I can't see anybody else's chat. So hopefully you haven't sent anything else between the last message and now. I said, if you like cream, just go with it. Thank you, middle. Isn't that weird that I've lost all the chat? I'm the one who's, hang on, let's see if I can play. No, I can't play with it. Can't do anything. Hello from the other side. Hello, Anne. Hello. All right. So let's talk quickly about what's happening on the channel over the next few weeks. As you know, this week was kind of like a lost week. But actually, I haven't got it in here. I'm talking about making a little ball on the channel for a lady, and her daughters asked me for this ball. So I said to this lady that I'll get it ready for her for tomorrow. But I don't know if I'll get the tutorial up on the channel tomorrow. So that probably won't go up till next week. It'll just be a ball, a hand-sized ball. And it's amigurumi. So there you go. You know, I don't like amigurumi. I really don't. But I do make it when it's necessary, especially if it's a paying project. This is not a paying project. This is family. So she's the daughter of someone dating family, that sort of thing. So I'm making her a little ball. What's everyone working on? Just about to say the same thing, Juanita, but there you go. Took the words right out of my mouth. Firstly, what did everyone do for New Year's Eve? I know yours truly, I don't know why, but I think it's because I woke up at 4 in the morning the day before, that I accidentally fell asleep at 11. So I never got to see much of the new year. I did actually wake up, like I heard the countdown on the TV. So I fell asleep in front of the TV and I heard the countdown and I just heard the last 10, what is it, 9 seconds or something? 9, 8, 7. I just watched Melbourne fireworks on the channel, on the TV. And then I went back to sleep. I was so quiet. It wasn't even half funny. So that's what I did for New Year's. That was terrible. Okay, I just noticed that you went to 8-6. Yes, I did. I noticed that too. It's gone up very fast. I'm working on the study of ombre Afghan. That's great. Do you have a lighter purple? I'll have to check it out, Rachel, off air. I've raised all the dust too, by the way, playing with those bags of yarn. I'm stuck as Mikey did round 39 wrong in the video. Oh, did he? That's unusual for Mikey to be wrong. Seriously? The neighbour's dog doesn't stop making noise. I did actually have to go outside at some stage. The cat was hiding behind the air conditioning. It's like a little thing at the back where there's an air conditioning that's attached to our house, and the cat was hiding in between it. She hides in there whenever something happens, and a poor thing, well, she just wasn't happy. Some hats and now a vest. Great, Juanita. I watched Sydney fireworks, then went to sleep, so I didn't make midnight in Queensland. Okay, as you do. I'm working on a baby blanket. All right, so the two things I'm working on at the moment was the ball that you haven't seen. I'm sorry, let's try 3. The ball you haven't seen, this little guy right here, which I have 20 of them here, already done in the green, like that. And all I have to do is do the last round on the last 19 of them. And I'm also working on, I'm not working on it, I'm just wound all these particular guys up. I'm leaving one skein so that we can wind it up in the video together as a group, unless I run out and I need it. And I'll record it separately and then just add it to the video. And also I'm working on, okay, what am I working on? It's a little something that I probably should have worked on last year, and you'll find out about that in our First Thursday video, which is actually next Thursday, even though First Thursday is this week. That doesn't come out till next week because this is my birthday week. I usually do First Thursday every week of First Thursday of the month every month. Yeah. Last year, I think the last 3 or 4 Thursdays, I just kept messing up. So I did it every week until I caught up, if you remember correctly. And so I'll be doing First Thursday, but it won't happen this Thursday. It'll happen next Thursday. And you'll get to see some of the projects that we didn't do last year that we are carrying over to this year. Oh, Franca, you're going to love this. Remember how we were talking about the patchwork jumper, and I said that we might work on it this year, which we are. We're still working on it, no stress. And I said to you I couldn't find the main piece. Yeah, so I restarted with Bendigo yarn, although you're not supposed to know that. And I've done the ribbing. I've done 2.5 sets of the patches. And then I went in here to clean up literally this morning, and I found it. And it's actually, as you can see right there, see that blue right there? That light blue right, oh, I can't wait. There it is. That light blue there. That's the ribbing to the old one. I can't get my fingers out. I don't know which way I'm going. Oh, there it is. There. That's the ribbing to the old jumper that I started, the first jumper I started. So I'm a little bit annoyed with myself. I'm not worried. I did want to use the 10 ply, which is up the top there, and here. This is 8 ply. I don't know why I put it with it. This is, oh no, these are all 8 ply. These are all 8 ply as well. But I use the 10 ply, which is up there. And I've done already maybe 1/4 of the back or 1/4 of the front because they're both the same. So that's going to be a very interesting jumper. It is being done with Bendigo 10 ply or Aran weight or a number 4 weight overseas. So that is coming this year because I've started it. So it's already on its way. Get excited. All right, did I scream that? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scream that. All right, so that's on its way. You're probably looking at about a month or 2 months before you start it. I have to get all the measurements and the sizes right. So I want to do all 10 sizes. What? From extra small way up to extra 5, what is it? 5XL, whatever it's called. So there you go. Or was that 9 sizes? I can't remember. But anyway, I want to do all the sizes so you guys can get all the sizes. Once again, I'm missing all the chat. What is going on? Let's try that. No, it's gone. I've lost it all. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, look how much I've worked. Oh, it's not too bad. Fireworks happen, animals don't do well. Yes. Baby and regular Afghans. Yes. I still have to put up a block of the month, put my block of the month together. Yes. We need to celebrate together because mine is on the 9th. Sherry, is it? Honey, we should go out. Oh, wait, you're from overseas, aren't you? Well, we can sit in a room and crochet from one side of the world to the other. Oh, what do you do? So on the 8th of January, whatever day that lands, I think it lands on a Sunday. Does it land on a Sunday? I think it does. I will be out and about. My daughter has booked a thing called, what's it called exactly? I'm not really sure what it's called, but you get to paint while you have a little drink. And you bring your own drink, which is weird. Anyway, you get to paint as well, and they give you a picture to paint. They tell you how to do the strokes and things, and you get to do a whole painting. So I'm going to be able to show that off probably this time next week. How exciting is that? If I get it finished. Knowing my luck, I'll just, it'll be a big mess. But I do want to, it's going to be a lot of fun. Also heading off to... on the 15th of January, we're going to the zoo. I get to feed the meerkats. That was a Christmas gift. So that was interesting. That was my KK. They spent a bit of money on me this year. They must like me. Yeah, and that was my Christmas gift to me. So I'm going to be doing that on the 15th. So it's going to be a very interesting 2 weeks. But this Saturday, let's say that again. This Sunday, I'll be doing that painting while having a drink, while eating a bit of snacks, hanging out with other people who are doing the same thing. Oh, humans. So it's going to be a very interesting weekend. I think I won the other cat button. Oh, did you, Rachel? Yes, you did. Yes. Oh, thank you, Middle. It is 8th on Sunday. Thank you. Crochet across the world with your special water. Susan, you're hilarious. I know, because I have to go back to work the next day. Oh, Middle. Oh, that's sad. All right, guys, I'm going to drink from my water. If you didn't know this, guys, my daughter, I asked her to, though, bought me this bottle of water where you drink per hour. Yeah. And I literally haven't drank much today because I didn't want to go running into the bathroom during the live. I kept drinking too much. Cheers, everyone. Good. It's good. It's good. So there you go. That's what's happening over the next weekend for my birthday. Very exciting. Usually we eat out. I don't know. I know we're going to have lunch. My daughter and I are having lunch. My son's away on holidays, so he's not going to be here on my birthday. Oh, he's in a lot of trouble for booking holidays on my birthday. When he comes back, we're doing a proper dinner with him and my daughter together. So that's going to be interesting. All their partners, the whole thing's going to be a big thing. As it usually is. I'll probably just do a dinner here. I'll make macaroni and sauce with a bit of Parmesan cheese, as you do. Oh, spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, I love spaghetti and meatballs. Don't you all love it? Anyway, she gets so excited for food, doesn't she? All right, so what we're doing this week, get excited, guys. This week we are starting on, let me see. No videos for my birthday. We've done that. I was supposed to do the ball on Thursday, but I've moved it in to Tuesday of next week, which is Tuesday the 10th of January. And then we'll have the live. And then on Thursday, I've got the beginning of the year video. And then Friday, what have I got here? Oh, I've put Friday the beginning of the year video too. I don't know what that means. I'll think about it when I look it up later. Okay, and everyone's saying, what are they saying? Oh, happy birthday. Oh, thanks. Not for today, for the 8th. My birthday week consists of having 6-day movie marathon. Seriously? And my favorite franchise. Oh, that's hilarious. Thanks, Sherry. Yeah, that's hilarious. All right, so this week we're doing very minimal. But you know what? This Saturday we are doing live antics. Yes, we are. We're doing live antics. Our first live antics for the year. And if you have not been chosen for live antics and on the live, you say, please choose me. I will go through the list during the live and I will pick someone on the live. Having said that, I've put it away. I've got my little hat, little green hat. What I might do is put all the names of the people who haven't done it in the hat like we did last year and just pick out a name from there, and that's the person who gets to choose the color combination for the day. Very exciting. And so that's going to happen this Saturday. Get excited. And that will be the first project that we will be creating on the channel, which will be the ball. Normally I wouldn't talk about it, but you guys know the ball's the first thing coming. What's a ball? It's just a ball with some padded, fluff in it. What's it called? Floof and fluff? Hobby fluff. You know what I mean? Hobby stuff. Fluff and floof. You push all that fluff and floof in there and you make a ball. We're doing that on the channel on Tuesday. So on Tuesday we'll be making a ball. Fluff and stuff. I don't know what to call it. Floof and fluff. It's the fuzzy stuff you put inside your amigurumi. It's my hair in the morning. It's what my hair looks like in the morning. Woof. It's like someone electrocuted me the night before and I wake up with woof. That. I call it fluff and stuff. I call it floof and fluff. I don't know. Fluff and floof. Every time we do a tutorial regarding, having to stuff something, I always call it fluff and floof and fluff and stuff. And I give it like 20 different names. But I think it's called Hobby Fill. That's it. It's called Hobby Fill. Fluff and floof is fine. That's fine. All right. So that's coming up on Tuesday. So on Saturday, someone will get the opportunity to choose the color combination. Now, I'm playing with the ball this week because I'm seeing the young girl tomorrow. So I'll be giving her ball tomorrow. What I might do is play with a couple of colors. Now, she has 2 other sisters. So I need to make 3. I can't just make 1 and give 1 and then no one else gets 1. So I'm actually going to make 3. And what I'll do is I'll make one with plain colors. I'll make one with some mixed colors. And then on Saturday, you guys can decide, whoever it is that we pick for the day, can decide what color combination they would like for their ball or for the ball that we're going to create on the channel. So that's going to be a bit of fun on Tuesday. Something different, something not so big, but also it does take a little while to do your rounds after a while. It doesn't take a while. It's just, you've got to do the rounds, yeah? You've got to do the rounds. I'll get you started for the first 4 rows, maybe 5, depending on how big we want our ball to be. And then I'll say, right, now all you have to do is single crochet all the way through for another blah, 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 rows. Whatever I decide to do on the day. You like that number? That's a good number, isn't it? Whatever I decide to do on the day, you guys will get the opportunity to, I'll say, look, head off on your own, do these bullet rows and then come back and we'll finish it. So it'll be a relatively big, let's try quick, not big, a relatively quick tutorial. I haven't decided whether to make the bigger size on the channel or the smaller one. There will be 3 different sizes that I make, and I'll give you the count for all 3 sizes. So you can decide, and I'll even tell you the measurement when I've done that. You can decide what size ball you would like to make. Yeah, so you'll have that measurement. And don't forget, between each one of us, depending on what yarn we use, what thickness, whether it's 8, 10, or whatever is 12, chunky, whatever yarn you use, you might find that will actually be different in sizing anyway. Very minimal. Mary, just realized you missed a word in the title for this video. What did I call it? Did I call it beginning year or something? Live beginning first? What did I call it? Read it for me, Middle. Read it for me, Dal. And tell me what I said. I can edit it after the live. It's no big deal, but it doesn't matter. I messed up. It happens, especially when I'm rushed. Let's have a drink of water. Tell me what I called it, hun. Does anyone know what I called it? Anyone? Cheers. Well, Crochet Designs first live of the... Oh, has it gone? I typed in the year. What happened? I must have done... That's hilarious. That is so funny. I missed year. Don't you love it? Of that. It doesn't matter. Who needs a year? Cheers. All right. It doesn't matter. We'll fix it after the live. There's nothing we can't fix. That's what I always say to people. It doesn't matter. I always say to people, there's nothing you can't fix unless it dies. Whatever it is that you want to fix is gone to the heavens. Then you can't fix it. But otherwise, there's nothing you can't fix. You're from Queensland, Vintage. Hello. You are obviously a newbie. I have not seen you before. Welcome. We have a few newbies on today. We have a few oldies on today too. Let's not talk about us. But we have a few newbies on today, and welcome. It's guess the word. I know, Frank, it doesn't matter. Year or ... would work. Oh, Vintage, that's hilarious. Just stumbled onto your live. Well, lovely to have you here, Vintage. And that sound of your name sounds like that you have vintage hands. You're from South Australia. Welcome, Chrissy. I think we've got another newbie. We have a lot of newbies today, which is great. Let's not forget about all our oldies as well. I don't know how far back everyone goes, but I know there's one lady, she's not on at the moment. She goes way back from right into the 6th month that I started here on YouTube, which is 5 years ago, literally 5 years ago now. As I started, when I started around October, but I didn't upload any videos until around April or something because I was shy. I don't think so. They're saying, you shy? No. I didn't upload until April. I was a little shy. When I say I wasn't scared, I was a little bit nervous to think, oh, what if they don't like my crochet? And then I went, oh, who cares? Let's just do it. No, actually, I got a bit of a shove, a little bit of a push from my daughter. She says, Mum, you made me set up your channel. I set it up nicely. It's all there, ready to go, and you're not doing anything. So I set it up. I didn't set it up. So I went ahead and started. And actually what I started with when I first started here on the channel was I was working full time. So I used to come home after work around 4 o'clock, 4:30 and set up on the kitchen table with some tubs and an old wooden frame. And I bought these little $36 lights. They stood like that right in front of my camera in front of me while I was working this way. And that's how I recorded for 3 years. Usually I did that after work every day for 3 years. Oh, what? That's how I did it. And now a little bit more established now, but that's how I did it when I first started. I do crochet only a decade or so. Okay, Vintage, bringing the past into the future. My business. Lovely to meet you, Vintage. You're trapped, you can't leave. Vintage, you know what happens, hun, when people join our group, we have a lot of fun, so much so that people just want to keep coming back. Today we're a little bit quieter. I don't know if it's because it's the new year. But sometimes we're really cheeky. Not me, because I'm always a sweet, kind, wonderful person. Notice how she can't look at the camera when she says it. But, you know, we can get really naughty here. But it's all crochet naughty. It really is. It's nothing like you're not going to get into any trouble. Well, you might get into trouble with me. I'll toss you in the naughty corner. When I found you, you always sat on a red chair. Red chair. Red chair? Red? Seriously? Red. I don't remember a red chair. Oh, I do remember the red chair. That was a wheelie chair. Oh my gosh, it was like 100 years. Oh my gosh, Sherry, you've been around a very long time. That chair was a wheelie chair. And I used to spin it around when I used to turn around and get things. I said, wee. I have made that noise too. And I actually did my lives and all my tutorials in the other room, which was the lounge room. Actually, and the kitchen and the dining. It's all one room. It's a small room, yeah. That's where I used to record. Now I have my own little room. It's actually my daughter's old bedroom, but don't tell anyone. When she comes here, I say, just put your stuff in the craft room. She goes, what? That's my room. Not anymore. Sorry. I've got it now. You're out of here, baby. It's mine now. Okay. My brain is still on holidays, middle. That's cute. When I found you, you had the wheel shortly after you got rid of it. Yes, it went to the wheel heaven. All that lovely Bendigo Wool and Mills yarn behind you. Ooh, la, la. Oh, vintage, you have no idea how much fun I have with Bendigo. Oh, by the way, guys, see that yellow? I think there's about 800 or 900 grams worth there of the same dye lot. I wonder if we're going to have something on the channel using all that yellow, which we have never worked in a very large project with just yellow before. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. I think you almost fell off. I did once. I slipped. I nearly fell. You're right. I remember that too, Sherry. Empty nest full of yarn. Yep. Sherry, I remember that. A lot of things has happened to me on the channel. A lot of fun things, a lot of accidents, a lot of silly things. I think once I was in the other room and I was doing a video, and right behind me, one of the balls of yarn just fell. And I didn't see it. I just heard it. And I'm looking around thinking, what was that? I had to rewatch the video to find out. I'm a self-taught crocheter. I have been crocheting for 55 years. I don't crochet the conventional way, and this is my very first time here. Chrissy, lovely to have you here, hun. Look, I say this to everybody, and a lot of people look at the way I crochet, and someone actually said to me, oh, you crochet like a man. I don't know what that means. Like a bloke, like, you know, hold it like crochet hook like a bloke. All right. Okay, I don't know what that means, but you know what? I say this to people all the time. I say, look, crochet the way you, let's see if I can say it right. Crochet the way it makes you feel. Like if it makes you feel happy to crochet that way or this way or pencil or left-handed or with your foot. I saw a lady crocheting with her foot once because she didn't have any hands, right? That's actually, she's going around YouTube and Facebook at the moment, right? So you crochet whatever way it makes you happy, Chrissy. There's no right way of doing it. However, I always say in my tutorials, oh, this is the way I like to weave in my ends. I'm very fussy, da, 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 da. But if you have your own way, then by all means do that. I say that all the time because not everybody wants to do my way of things, but they want the ideas for the tutorial or they want the pattern or whatever that I'm creating at the time. So that's what I usually do. I only use one hand, hook and yarn in the same hand. Chrissy, I've tried. That is so difficult. I take my hat off to you, hun, because that is so difficult to do in one hand. I have to use more than one hand. I have to use my hand, my teeth, my feet. No, I don't. I just use the two hands. I'm being silly now. But whatever makes you comfortable, Chrissy. Sounds like me. I crochet the same as I knit. Achoo. By the way, vintage, you hear me say achoo after every time we talk about knit because I'm allergic to knitting. Everybody knows that. Hi, sorry I'm late. Car broke down. Oh, 2 hours for the RACV. Oh, hello. Who was that? Purple Magic. Hello, Purple. Oh, hello, Purple. I just realised who you were. Hello, hello. Welcome. Happy New Year, by the way. If you're joining us new and you haven't said hello yet, Happy New Year to you. You also, yes, Chrissy, you also, yes, you're allergic too, are you? Look, don't get me wrong, I have knitted before. I have knitted before. It was a long, long time ago, many moons ago, and we're talking years and years and years, and let's fall off the seat saying it years ago. Let's see how long ago it was. I'm about 29 plus. Do you like that? 29 plus, it would have been, let's do some maths. I'll get the pen. Oh my gosh, am I that old? Holy macaroni. I can't be that old. Let's do naught, carry, 30 years ago. Carry the 1, carry the 2. Yeah, 30 years ago was the last thing I ever knitted. Achoo. 30 years ago. 30. What? If I had crocheted like I do now, I would have 40 years under my belt. I started with Mary's allergy wish. I had learned crochet first. Well, actually, I started crocheting when I was 5, but my fine motor skills on my hands, they weren't very good at the time. And I remember getting extremely frustrated, and I used to throw this thing against the wall. I still do that sometimes. Don't tell anyone. And I got really angry because I couldn't do it. And I thought, forget crochet. That's never going to happen. What? But I'm 29. I'm still 29, even though this happened 30 years ago. You're hilarious, Franca. And I I waited about 4 years, and when I was 9 years old, I started again. I thought, oh, this isn't so bad. What was I thinking of when I was 5? But it was because not everyone's fine motor skills go in at the same time, and mine had not gone in at that time. So it took me a little longer to work with my hands and to use my hands a lot, which was very unusual. But anyway, it doesn't matter. They worked after that, and from the age of 9 until I was 29, 20 years, a little bit more than 20 years, even though I stopped knitting 30 years ago. I had minus 1 year. I was minus 1 when I stopped knitting. Oh, when I stopped knitting. Now I'm confused. Excuse me. Give me 1 second while I have a drink before I choke. Choking on myself. There's nothing there to choke on. So yeah, that happened quite a few years ago, and I don't do that anymore. So I just crochet. And I've been crocheting. I'm not going to say how many years because then you'll know my age. Let's just say I've been crocheting ever since, which is a very, very long time. 29 years. Let's just say it was 20. What did I say? I was 9. It was 20 years ago. We've been more than 20 years. Look, you guys know I'm old, but I'm not going to tell you what age. You just know. All right. So that's, oh, she's all lost the plot now. We are doing the ball on Tuesday. We are doing First Thursday on Thursday. This is all happening next Thursday and next Tuesday, not this week at all, because of my birthday week. I learnt the K word, middle school 35 years ago, self-taught crochet about 10 years ago. Okay, Susan, that's wonderful. Mary, don't choke. Oh, no. Age is just a number. Thanks, Chrissy. I try telling myself that all the time. But that number doesn't help me get out of bed in the morning when the hip takes too long to get out and the leg is still in the bed. Everything else is out and there's this one leg sitting there. And I'm thinking, come on, you can get out now. Come on. And it just sits there. It doesn't move. And you've got to kind of like drag it out. And then you get it up and it kind of clicks, you know. You try telling that. She's so naughty. How do you put up with me? I'll never know. All right. So I haven't put anything down for Friday, next Friday, not this Friday, for next Friday. I don't know why. I've put down beginning of the year video on Thursday, beginning of the year video on Friday. I've done it twice. So either I've just not focused when I wrote down what I was going to do Friday. I've put there no video on one day, and I don't know why. And I'll think about it and let you know on Saturday. It'll come up during the week. I suppose probably it'll come up on Friday, and I'll think, oh, that's why. Haven't got any plans, but, you know, one never knows. Anyway, you're getting a ball on Tuesday, and we're doing the beginning of the year video on the 12th. That's going to be an interesting video. You're going to hear all of the items that we didn't make last year that we're transferring over to this year, which I believe was 8. I've written it down here. 8 items we did not crochet last year. 3 of them huge. And I think the 3 of them were mystery projects. And one was actually something I've been wanting to make for 3 years on the channel. So I'm surprised I didn't let it transfer over. So I'm thinking that's going to be the very first project we make after we talk about First Thursday. I've been... Oh, we've done that already, yes. When Teresa comes on, she will let slip how old you are. Yeah, she does that all the time, doesn't she, Franca? Your email, Karen, what am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, yes, Karen, you with the producer peacock blanket. Yes, we're going to work on that. I was washing my hair, says Rachel. Not sure what you mean there, but anyway, definitely a big mystery. There were 3 mystery items that I did that I was supposed to do last year. I talked about them at the beginning of the year. They never got done. And I did mention last week on our channel here during our live that we will be doing more mystery items this year. My phone number made a sound so much louder. Okay. My new phone, not phone number. Well, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm reading here. My new phone made a sound. Okay, I got you. I mentioned last week that there'll be more mystery items this year. And the reason there's more mystery items is because we didn't do the 3 last year. And I was going to add, 2 or 3 more this year. So there's going to be more mystery items than not. So we'll see. We'll have a chat on Saturday's live before we do the beginning of the year video. And, both subscribers and I will, both, you guys and myself, will come up with an idea of whether or not we want to do a lot of mystery or whether we just want to keep it down to the last 3 that we should have done last year. Oh, excuse me. And you'll hear about it because I'll talk about it in that video. Now, I was supposed to do a little thing today, and I forgot. I read it this morning. Christmas gear, meerkat, watermelon. I can't remember what I was supposed to do. I forgot to write it down. I was doing a little poll on Saturday about something, and my brain has lost the plot, and I forgot to write it down. And I said, well, I'll talk to the Wednesday people and see what they think. And I didn't write it down, so you're going to have to read my mind. Is there anyone out there that can read minds? Anyone on Saturday that remember me saying, I'll ask the Wednesday people and then we'll talk about it? Does anybody remember? My brain, I swear, and I didn't even have much to drink. In the new year, I didn't have anything because 11 o'clock I fell asleep on the couch, as you do. What? As you do. All right, so I've lost the chat again. I remember you saying it, but I can't remember what it was. Middle, you're as bad as me, hun. And I forgot what it was. We're going to have to do it on Saturday. Yarn patterns. Thanks, vintage. Thanks. What a brain I have. It's gone. Yarn patterns. Was it what the project, what project or maybe color choice? I can't remember, Susan. That's hilarious. This brain has just, and stupidly, I didn't write it down. And I said, I'll ask the Wednesday's live video playlist. I don't know. Once menopause. What do you mean once it kicks in? What do you mean once it kicks in? Let's try middle of it. That's it. That's what I'm going to blame it on. Who said that? Vintage, that's what I'm blaming it on, hun. Let's just assume that's what it is. Don't you love it? The brain doesn't work. It doesn't work. Somebody had to remind me yesterday of something. Yeah, not sure why only bits coming up. Vintage. What's my excuse? Says Middle. Middle's young. Actually, Vintage, if you didn't know this, I believe at this stage, no, Middle, you're not the youngest. You're not the youngest. Rachel's on here. Rachel's a little bit younger than you. Are you a mother? I'm a big mother. I'm a mother of 2 adults, which is why I'm only 29. I'm a mother, all right. Which is why I'm only 29. It was to choose color yarn. For what? Franca, help me out. I'm in my 30s and still single. Middle, this other lady, she's not, I don't think she's in her 30s, but she's with a partner and a child. 2 children, sorry. I think 2. She's on the live as well. Oh, I'm drinking too much. Let's hope I don't have to go to the bathroom. I think whatever the next project is. Oh my gosh. Good on you, Middle. Well, it could be just a brain art. A brain art. I know what you meant. There's a little letter in front of it. I'm pretty sure that's what you meant. No, I would never think of saying that. She says that she looks away. Real quickly. All right. Let's get down to business. The voice is going to go now. Oh, by the way, this is the shirt that Santa bought me for Christmas. I had to have it. I really liked it, and I was going to wear it for whatever it was, Christmas Day. I can't remember what it was, after Christmas Day, or between Christmas and New Year's, and it was in the wash. You mean a brain? Oh, Middle. I'm brutally honest and blunt. Middle in the corner. That's it. Middle's in the corner. I have 6 adult kids. It's common phrase it's a common phrase in your family, is it? Oh, vintage. You're hilarious. 6 kids, 15 grandkids, and 5 great grandies. Oh my gosh, you're busy as. So I'm the youngest, second childhood, second childhood. Oh, wow. Wow, that's a lot. Yep, I knew that would happen. In the corner, middle, you're staying in the corner. Oh, Chrissy, that's amazing. I know, right? That's a lot, a big fat. You must be busy, Chrissy. Oh, busy, Chrissy. Oh, very made a funny, busy, Chrissy. She didn't make a funny. She's being silly. You must be really busy, hun. I'm going to have to watch the last live. I know I can't remember what it was. Well, I'll rewatch it now. So because I don't like rewatching them, but I'll have to. 4 grands and another June. Oh my gosh. Yep. Busy Chrissy. Well, it was fun being out of the corner for an hour. By the way, if you're new to our channel, getting in the corner is actually more of an honor. You say something funny, you make us laugh, and in you go into the corner. No touching of the yarn. Oh, say goodbye to the Christmas tree tomorrow. Wait a minute, what day is it today? 4. 2 days time. It goes down before Saturday. Before Saturday's live. But the bonus is I'll pop my shelf back in there and I'll pop all the yarn and the gear I had there before, or maybe something new will go there. She says while she pulls her face. Maybe something new will go there. But we'll see. I haven't bought anything new yet. What? So, yes, we will be filling up that shelf again, filled with yarn and goodies and all sorts of lovely things. So there you go. So that's happening on Saturday. You will see the Christmas tree gone. You know how much I love Christmas, guys. Everyone, well, when I say everyone, the past crochet people, subscribers, know how much I love Christmas. Now I'm going to dive into the yarn. Metal, get out of the yarn. Why not? Why not a yarn for a yarn? Oh, I know yarn for a yarn. I will watch it for you. Sorry, Mary, I already dove into the yarn even. You said not to. Look, Middle, I can see. It's too bad you live over in Manitoba and you don't live here in Melbourne. I could see you coming here and partying in the corner. 6th of January, Mary. What's 6th of January? Oh, yes. Yes, it goes down on the 6th, yes. Which is why I said not tomorrow, the next day, because today's the 4th, yeah? Today is the 4th. Keep forgetting. Today's the 4th. What a brain. Shut it down. The brain has shut down. We have turned that little switch backwards. I miss the yarn shops of Vic. Do you? Oh, you're from Vic, are you? Oh, you're from Vic. It's nice to know. Or you're not from Vic. You used to be in Vic, yeah? I would totally party in the corner. What I could do is pop a few little special water on the table. We all know what my special water is. We actually don't know, but we'll just call it special water. On the table, everyone can sit around the table and they can grab a skein off the shelf and make something gorgeous. Pick me up on the way, Middle. I'll party with you. Susan wants to come and party as well. Far North Queensland. All right, vintage, got you. 20 years in North Queensland. It used to be in Melbourne before. Was it Victoria Country or just Melbourne? The city of Melbourne or Victoria Country? Because if those of you overseas, you didn't know, but Victoria, Melbourne is a very big place. Sounds like a plan, Susan. Susan's in an opposite side of the world to you as well. Oh, no, she's not. But she's not that close either. Oh, I don't know everyone's address, guys. I really don't. I told Middle that I'm just going to rock up at a house one day and say, here I am. We're going to get a passport first. Grew up city, moved to West Country. Okay, I gotcha. Middle swing to me to okay, I'll come. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, Middle swing by me to okay, I'll come. Okay, I gotcha. So you're coming to Purple, but Purple, you live around here, don't you? I think you already live in Melbourne. Mary, I think the party is coming to your house. You know this room? Let me tell you about this room. Speaking of which, I did spend half the day yesterday, maybe more, 3/4 of the day yesterday cleaning this room. and a quarter of the day today cleaning this room. The room is now changed. You may already notice that the table and the chair looks like it's moved a little bit. It has. I now can no longer go in to the table this way. I can only go through the other side. I've moved everything up this end because I find that it's all so small in this room. And one day, once I said hand. I looked at my hand, I said hand, as you do. Once the room is perfect, I'll be able to do another video footage. I've done video footage of the room before in one of our video vlogs. But once the room is perfect, I'll be able to do another video footage and you can see exactly how it's all set up. And this is going to take a long time because I am labeling everything. I'm doing an Excel sheet on everything I do in the room so that when I'm looking for something, I don't have to stress and say, now the 8-ply cream, now where is that? I know you can see it, but let's just say for argument's sake, I couldn't see it. Like way up the top or way up the top. I don't know what's up the top shelf. I can't remember. It was so long since I've packed that shelf. So I'm going to be doing each shelf. I'm going to be popping them in the Excel, say shelf, top right corner, whatever it is, top right shelf, da-da-da-da, middle shelf, da-da-da-da-da, and so on, all in Excel. So when I want the color yarn with that dye lot, I know where to look. Yeah, I'm hoping this works. It's going to take me hours and hours to do. I want to go to the corner and Middle and Susan. Oh, with Middle and Susan. Okay, I gotcha. Like I said before, you guys rubbed off on me. I'm just as cheeky, and we don't even have the king and queen at the corner tonight. I know they're not here tonight. Ciao, everyone. Got to go get ready for formal dinner. Well, excuse me, Karen. Enjoy your formal dinner. You have a good fun, Karen. You and a lovely Roz. Let Roz know that we did flash her yarn again because we're talking about that again. Enjoy your little trip that you're on. Yes, take care, Karen. Ravelry has a great system to keep your stash in order, and it gives you extra details and suggestions for yarn. Vintage, I'm on Ravelry as well. I used Ravelry once. I put, I don't know, Clequeton yarn or something that I had in the past. Some of the old yarn that is actually down the bottom, right down there. You don't see it, but it's down there. I used it for Clequeton yarn once, and then I never used it again. I think it was only 5 skeins of Clequeton yarn. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, what was it? 30 skeins or 25 skeins, 25 grams, sorry. 25 grams, 250 grams, something like that. I don't understand how Ravelry works. Look, you really have to do your homework. Once you learn it, it's okay. It's just too much for me. I've been on there since 2010. Oh gosh, how long have I been on there? If someone's on Ravelry and goes over there and checks Wow Crochet Designs, I was actually on there at first under my name, and then I changed it to Wow Crochet Designs. I reckon 10 years, maybe the same. I reckon 15. I don't even know. I love Ravelry. I used to use Ravelry a lot. I don't use it anymore because I just don't get the time. I've been on there. I've been on there for a while, yes, but I never use it. Okay. So many cool patterns. Yes, I got that too. Actually, must be before that, as I had moved up here. Look, I don't even know how long I've been on Ravelry. I know it's been many, many years. And in fact, my first statement on there, it's probably still the same thing. It says, what was it? It says something about stressing out how to make this vest or something like that. That was my first statement on there. There was one vest that I was working on that I was stressing out about it. Actually, I think I've posted it on, you may not have seen it. I shared it on my personal page on Facebook. I don't think I shared it on, I might have shared it on Wild Crochet Designs on Facebook. It was a black vest. My daughter wore it, and I'm pretty sure I shared it on my personal page. I don't remember sharing it on Wild Crochet Designs. But anyway, it was one of the first vests I made that were a little bit technical. Not a normal vest where you just make pieces here and you just attach them together and you make a little hole for the neck, that kind of thing. This was more technical, where it was fitted and everything had to match and fit. And so it really stressed me out. And I even remember saying, stressing out over this vest, or stressing over the vest. And that was a sentence I used on Ravelry. I think that's what I called my page or something. I can't remember what I called it, but it had something to do with stressing out over a vest. It was very tailored, vintage. It was very, it was to fit me perfectly. And what had happened was it took me a couple of years to do. And by the time I did it, I doubled in size. So it didn't fit me. Not double, but I, put on 5 extra sizes, literally. From a size, whatever it was, 8 or 10, I went right up to a size 14, 16. Not that I'm that big now. Oh. So I put it on my daughter and she looked great. And I just took the photos with her. She looked great. And it fit her perfectly. She was a size 8, 10 anyway. So even though I was stressed getting it done, I got it done. It just didn't fit me because I just got too big. Not that I'm big. Let's not confuse everybody. But yeah, it was a bit of a stressful vest. And for those of you who do know me outside of YouTube would have seen that black vest, and it fitted her like perfectly to her body, which is what we kind of had the same body when I was skinny. It's just that she's taller. Now that I'm not skinny anymore, we don't have the same body. But she it fitted her perfectly, so I took the photo and it was great to take the photo with. And you know what, I told Frances I need to make another one just to show on the website, so if people wanted to purchase the pattern or if people wanted to purchase the actual vest itself, they could. No one ever wore it. It wasn't Frances's kind of outfit to wear. It was something that I would wear, so no one ever wore it. I don't even know where it is. It's in this house somewhere. Probably in the bottom of the tightest in the corner spot box or something. One of my boxes that's stuck right in the corner, right at the very bottom. And that's the idea of going through each item or each box and transferring everything onto Excel and making sure you say box 1 out of whatever it is, box 1, you've got this one. Box 1's got this in. Box 2's got that. I've done 4 boxes so far. And each one of those boxes I did because I was going to do the Pipeworks market, which is still going ahead. I've paid for 4 weekends to do the market, to sell whatever gear that I create on the channel, to sell that gear because the house is just building up with it all. And I've missed all the chat again. Oh, what's going on? I love 3D knits, and I did some great examples. Yes. It's not as active it's not as active anymore. Yes, actually must be before the. Oh, okay, we've done all that. I've said that. I need to get a new bin so I can separate my scraps. All right. Now, for those of you who didn't know this, right? I don't think I've ever told anyone, but I'll tell you now. This old. Oh, this is really old. I think it might even be Tupperware. It is. It's Tupperware. It is so old. What I do is I wind skeins up in a ball. I put it in there. Then I make a few little knots, put it onto the yarn winder and wind it around. But I put my fingers like that. So the yarn comes through there and I wind. And that way you got the tension while you're winding. I don't know why I said that. I just saw the bowl and I thought it'd be nice to talk about it. It'd be nice to talk about it. And you know what I had in the bowl? I had a peg. I had a rubber and a razor. I had a ball of green yarn. I don't know why. I had 1,000,001 stitch markers and a really thick darning needle, the plastic one. They're the ones that I use. I have a normal darning needle, which I'm glad I found, actually. That looks like one I will use on the channel. Yeah. And I have staples. I don't know why. And I've got a pin and I've got lacquer bands, as you do. So a little pin, there's a little pin here, right there. And what else? That's it. That's it. Stitch markers, a gazillion stitch markers. And there you go. I don't know why I showed you that, but I just wanted everyone to know that when I wind my yarn, I wind the skein up in a ball first. Then from there, I wind it like that on the thing because I don't have one of those. Everybody will know what I'm talking about when I show them that. What is it called? The frame to put your skein around? You guys know because I don't have one, so I don't even know what it's called. I just wind it in a ball and I put it on 2 chairs and I wind it like that around 2 chairs. And then I bring it in here. I pop it in that little tub and I wind it swift. Thank you. Swift and ball winder. Scraps equals cabbage. Scraps equals cabbage. Hang on. I missed that. I need to scraps equals cabbage. I'm not sure what you mean there, vintage. That's interesting. Swift. Yeah, it's called a Swift. I don't have one. I really need to invest in one. Yeah, the Swift with the winder as well. And that way it can wind back onto the skein. I need one. Yeah, oh, I need one. All right, so that's that. I just wanted to let you know I'm pretty old-fashioned in that area, and I just wind up naturally. I need both as well. Look, I just bought a really cheap winder, and it's so cheap that I really don't like it. I don't know if you like that. I really don't like it, and I'd like to get a really good Stanwood one day, maybe. Cabbage you put in as stuffing for things you make. Cabbage you put in as stuffing for things you make. Cabbage. Cabbage is in the cabbage you eat? Is that what you mean? Listen to my dishwasher. It's going off. You mean cabbage is in the stuff that you eat cabbage? Or is there another cabbage I don't know about? Oh, by the way, guys, if you haven't seen it, this is my little French market bag. I do that vintage hands. Scraps of yarn. Scraps of yarn. Is that what you mean by cabbage? Ah, I don't know. This is a bit of lingo that I don't know. Our French market bags, that's the small one, and that's the large one, which you can't see. It's on the mannequin. Yeah. They're actually on my website for purchase if anyone is interested in purchasing those patterns, or you can purchase them ready-made. I have one of each, as you can see, all ready to go. Now, I say one of each because one is large and one is small. It's not really that small. Let me have a look at it. Check that out. When you fill it up, it really stretches anyway. It's not really that small. The large one, I think, stretches a little too much for my liking, but both the patterns are in the one pattern anyway. So if you were to purchase that, you would get both those patterns together. So there you go. Who's messaging me that shouldn't be? Naughty, naughty. Should not message me during my live. They all know. It's the same person, actually. She does it all the time. Messages me, text messages me during my live. I tell her, don't do it on my live. Wednesday afternoons, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. roughly. Mostly it's 5:30. Or 10 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. I'm sorry, 11:30. Imagine that. 10 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. Could you imagine a live that long? I wouldn't be able to cope. I'd go mad. You'd have to get people to feed me breakfast and lunch and dinner and snacks. We're going to have the snacks. Every bag I make, one of my daughters takes it. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I still plan on doing the pattern, lol. Anytime, middle. There's no rush. There's no rush, guys. The patterns are there on the website. They're not going anywhere. The projects are available on the website. Ready-made items are available on the website as well. It's all there. Annoying. What's annoying? Oh, yes, that's annoying when people message me during my live. And the thing is, this particular lady, vintage, always does it. Always. Without fail. During my live. Any live. Without fail. She doesn't message me any other time. I'm starting to think she really doesn't want to talk to me. Don't talk to me then. And I don't even know if she watches these lives, but she knows I'm on the lives, that I'm on those lives at that time. Very naughty. Smack her and pop her in the corner with middle. Middle, you take my friend that's naughty in the corner with you. And tell her off for me, will you? While you're at it. All right. So, okay. The past few weeks, I've been working on little things. Oh, hello. Happy New Year, Fluffy. Happy New Year. Lovely to have you here. The past few weeks, I've been working on things that are coming up on the channel over the next 2 weeks. So get excited. They're small things. They're things we were supposed to do last year. And then around February, we're going to start on I reckon the end of January, we can start on one of the big items that I forgot to do. I didn't forget. I just didn't have time to do it during last year. So we are going to create something that I've been wanting to do for 3 years on the channel. And that because I've been wanting to do it for 3 years, we are going to make that first. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You will hear about it in the first Thursday of the month of January. So there you go. No, I'm singing again, am I? Excuse me, they're saying. Here she goes. She starts singing again. Sure, I'll set her straight. Thanks, middle. You put her in line for me, Middle. I know you will. I know you're tough. You're a tough cookie. I like that. I like it a lot. I do like it. I love tough cookies. All right. So she's so sidetracked. You guys made me bring out all this yarn now. For those of you who weren't here before and you're here now, this yarn is from Roz. Look how bad. See how bad my yarn winder is? This is why I don't like it very much. This yarn is the yarn from Roz from Passion Flower, which is this one here. And we were talking about what colour we can use as the opposite colour to it. I'm thinking the cream. That's a frost. Yeah, that's a frost. And that's the cream. Cream, frost, cream, frost. Ooh, the frost is starting to look better now. Cream, frost, cream, frost. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And we couldn't work it out, and we started getting other colours like greys and greens and all sorts of other things, and we couldn't work it out. So if anyone has just joined us and knows what colour we can use with this one, we tried the pink. I still say cream. Yeah, I know. We'll see. Brutally honest and blunt is what she's going to get. I love it, Middle. So it's a beautiful, beautiful colour, and I like it a lot. I really, really do. And I don't know where that accent's coming from. Really, really do. It's a weird accent, isn't it? It's not even an accent. And there you go. So they're beautiful colours that are in there. We just have to decide what other colour we're going to use. I still think either the cream or the frost. I don't think I'll go green. But, you know, one never knows. One never knows. I don't think I'll go green. Heads up there. But, like I said, we're going to try the swatch. We're going to have a look at it on Saturday mornings live. And on Saturday mornings live, we're going to have our very first live antics. I don't know why I'm singing this. We're going to have our very first live antics, and one lucky subscriber will get a chance to choose a colour combination. Beautiful colours, hard to choose, cream properly. Yeah, I know. Look, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, Fluffy, but I will, like Raylene said, I will do a swatch, a little swatch with the mixed colours and have a look, see at what can come out of it. I don't know if I can use the green because I don't have the green in stock. Not the light green of Bendigo's, and I don't want to put an order through for just one skein. And I don't want to buy 5 or 6 skeins for no reason. I'm really short on so much at the moment. I really don't want to be purchasing any more yarn. I do want to mention this guy right here, though. This guy right here. The reason I've left the little label showing is because what I used to do, this is something I used to do in the old days. It says, this is latte cotton. It's Bendigo's cotton. It's called latte. It's an 8-ply, 135 grams. Made a beanie for, and I've got the name of the lady I made the beanie for. Now, it goes to show that I keep a lot of leftover yarn. Now, this particular lady that I made this beanie for from memory, get this, 6 years ago. So that yarn has been sitting in my stash, or that leftover cotton, 135 grams, has been sitting in my stash for 6 years. So it goes to show that I do keep everything that's left over. This year, however, I'm going to make something a little different. We're going to do I've left that there to remind me to talk to you about it. I didn't write it down, which was interesting, but I left it there this morning. Had the names facing us. To remind me to tell you that we're going to go through all of my old stash, and either I'm going to give it away to the elderly citizens home that I was going to, or we're going to do a few items with it this year. And this is really, really old stash from way back when I first started the channel, which was 6 years ago. There you go. Well, it's kind of like 6 years, not really. YouTube classifies, will classify it 6 years, but it's actually 5 years that I've been crocheting on the channel. Not that I've been crocheting in general. I've been crocheting a lot longer than that, let me tell you. Remember, I started when I was 9, so the fact that I'm only 29 means it's only been 20 years. I don't know how you put up with me. And so we are going to be working on some of our old stash, and hopefully we can clear out some of this old stash and save me from purchasing too much yarn. However, I do need to buy a contrast yarn for this one eventually, but I don't want to buy it just to test it. I want to buy it knowing that that's the color I want. Yeah. So I'm thinking at this stage either cream or purple. Haven't really decided yet. Yes, that's it. What else do we want to talk about? I think we're done, guys. I think I'm done. Well, I say I'm done. I'm not really done. I've got so much to talk about. Let's turn a page in case I wrote it there. Norma, I've got your name here. I don't know why. There you go. Really big handwriting like that. Takes up 2 lines. Oh, did it? It went dead, did it? Oh, it happens. That happens sometimes, film. It happens. It happens at times. I still say cream. At this stage, it's looking like cream middle, so I don't know. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. Has nothing to do with last week. Remember this guy right here? Oh, a little bit of fluff on there. We'll take that off. Remember this guy right here that I made last year in the red? And there was a ball of yarn that I put in there. You know, I put the ball of yarn in just to keep it puffed out like that, yeah. I found I put them somewhere. I found the other clasps yesterday. Can you believe this? Yesterday morning, and I said, right, I'll take these out to show everybody. And well, anyway, doesn't matter. I found the other clasps yesterday, and I didn't put it on the table. That's so clever of me, isn't it? And we're going to be doing another one of these on the channel very, very soon, but not this particular stitch. I'm not getting connection even on mobile data. Oh, is that right? You're not getting any connection. That's odd. That's very odd. It might be the area that you're in, film. Well, you're using the internet, so you must be. You've just left a message. I was thinking of that earlier. Were you, Daphne? Well, I found, which one did I take out? I'm trying to remember. I took out a crystal, like a clear white one, and I took out the purple. Oh, there was another color I took out. Took out 3, and I don't know what I've done with them. I'm positive I put them on the table, but they're not here at all. It doesn't matter. I'll find them tomorrow, and I'll let you know on Saturday what color we are going to be making. It will be a different pattern, but I'm making a few of these so I can sell them at Pipeworks Market. They will sell. They're just simply divine, especially these really big kisslock. I love those big kisslock clothes. That's what they call them, kisslock, because they kiss when they lock. Ding. And I love them. I actually love this color. I don't know if I'll sell this one. I don't want to sell that one. That's my favorite. As you know, it's been sitting on my table since I made it on the channel last year. If you want to make that one, I'll leave a link to that kisslock purse in the description box down below after the live, and you can create that one with us. Even though we've done it in the past, you can create it now and get ready for our very next one, and get ready for some fun with that next one. How's that? Let's just leave it at that, yeah? Can we buy the purse on your web? I don't, you can, yes, once it's made, you can buy that on the website once it's made. This one I haven't put up on the website yet, and the reason is I don't want to sell this one. I can make another one like this. I've got the same color thread and the kiss lock as well. I've got a red one. They will be for purchase. I haven't decided a price yet because I haven't thought about it. But yes, you can purchase that on the web. I don't have the kiss locks on the web, but I can't remember the lady I purchased it from. When I do the tutorial, I'll see if I can find her card. I showed you guys the last time. Now I've lost the card. It's not on the table. Leave it with me. It's something to do with bears. I've got a bear in my mind, a picture of a bear in my mind. They're thinking, what? What's she talking about? It's something to do with a bear. It's like a bear. In actual fact, all I need to do is look at she was on eBay. All I need to do is look at my eBay order and it'll come up. And I'll put those details down in the description box down below on the video when we decide to make it. I can always leave it in our community board post if you want to make them as well. You can purchase the kiss lock from her. If you are from Australia, you can purchase it from her because she's in Australia. But I'm pretty sure you can purchase your own kiss lock frames from anywhere. You can purchase them anywhere around the world. As long as I give you the measurements of what I've got, you can purchase that measurement and you can make the same as us. Very exciting. I don't know what stitch yet. That's an interesting one. This is just a plain single crochet from memory. I haven't decided on what stitch to make. I don't know. I think about this cotton was from memory, I think 8 ply. It might have been 4 ply. I can't remember, but I found it a tad thick to sew onto the frame. It was a little bit thick for the frame, and I struggled sewing that on. So maybe we might need to use a thinner cotton. I think it was 4 ply. I don't know. I don't remember. I can actually pop that information in a description box down below after the live. I can't remember whether we used the 4 or whether we used the 8. It does feel like 8, but it might be that we just used a smaller size hook. Anyway, there you go. So we are going to make another one of those, and we'll probably make another one towards the end of the year as well. So we're going to make one at the beginning of the year and one at the end of the year, and one lucky subscriber will get to choose information about that. We won't talk about that until it happens. Ding! Ding! That's my little halo. My daughter and I used to do that all the time. Every time we would say something that we weren't such an angel to, we just get the little angel thing and say, ding. We're not angel. That's the bell. I just got my wing, yeah? I'm so naughty. I don't know how you put up with me. So naughty. All right, guys, I'm going to head off. It has been a wonderful live and a great Happy New Year to everyone. But I do want everyone to know that this Saturday we will be having our live antics as per usual. Thank you. Happy birthday to me. Thank you, Susan. I will be having another live before my next birthday, which is on Sunday. My next birthday, which is on Sunday. So I'll be doing the live on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. as per usual. And maybe I'll have some birthday vibe about it. We'll never know. One never knows. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Mary. This is Wild Crochet Designs. I will see everyone on Saturday morning. We are getting one tutorial this week coming, not this week, but next week coming. One tutorial, and we are getting the video vlog as well. I'll just get comfy and sleep in the corner. Good on you, Middle. Good on you. Happy New Year to everyone. Yes, Happy New Year to everyone, Fluffy, everyone who are watching this now, or who is watching this now, and who will be watching. 8 ply 4mm hook. Thank you so much, Jody. Thank you. I can always rely on you, Jody. This is why you became subscriber of the year. You know that, don't you, last year? Thank you for joining us, and I will see everyone Saturday week. Have fun. Try to be good, though. I mean, just try to be good. Bye, all. Have fun.